Welcome back to The Price of Business. I'm your host, Kevin Price, talking to you about you and your business. As you know, we do a lot of articles over there at priceofbusiness.com and, of course, over at our sister news website, usdailyreview.com. But we've been doing a series on some of the best practices in business development and sales and those type of thing over at priceofbusiness.com, interviewing some people I consider thought leaders in this process. And Simon Granner, he recently did an interview over there at priceofbusiness.com on the biggest challenges in getting new clients. And let's face it, there's so many distractions out there, it can be more challenging now than ever to get them. He's with a company called Next Gen Digital Marketing. I have him on today's program. Welcome, Simon.
Hey, Kevin. Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
You bet. Give us the elevator speech real quick for Next Gen.
Sure. So Next Gen Digital Marketing is a digital marketing agency specifically narrowly focused towards small business owners and helping them tell their story online as a way to capture customers, generate leads, and grow their business.
Okay. How is it different from the paradigm that existed before you got in the game?
The paradigm that existed before I got in the game.
Yep. How are you guys different?
Number one is we focus on revenue and we focus on ROI. So a lot of big agencies, specifically, I'm in Chicago, and a lot of big agencies in Chicago, they're quick to charge you $30,000 to $40,000 a month, but what's the ROI on that? And so we focus. One of our main focuses is specifically on content marketing, and you'll probably like that, being as you're in the content business yourself. It seems like. But I'm not a huge fan of paid ads just because it doesn't necessarily, it's not building your credibility, whereas with content marketing via blog posts, podcasts, video, that sort of thing, you can actually sort of become an authority in your niche. And I think that's where the industry is going, is turning, instead of people saying, we're going to buy our customers, we're going to earn our customers through, if they're, let's say they own a real estate brokerage in Chicago. Instead of saying we're going to buy our customers, we're going to become the authority in real estate in Chicago so that people want to work with us. Sort of like a magnetic marketing or an attraction marketing approach. Right.
So what are the sizes of the companies that you work with? What's the size range?
Typically pretty small, less than 50. So I'm not working with 50. We're a small shop. I started a few months ago, so We're not working with major Fortune 500s right now, but we're working with small business owners anywhere from basically solopreneurs to 50. I would say probably 5 to 50 is the sweet spot.
Is your desire to work with the larger companies, or do you feel like that's a pretty heavily covered arena?
You know what? Honestly, not really, because there's so little competition for the little guys, and I don't want to say the little guys, but there's so much competition for Fortune 500, and there's not enough people. We definitely can have a profitable business focusing on the smaller business industry, and they certainly have the revenue. We're not talking about people that just started their business, but people that have a reputable business, and not everyone has a 300, 400 person business. And I think the way that it's going now is my actual business is we almost outsource almost everything. So we don't want a lot of manpower and a lot of payroll. So there's a lot of businesses that cash flow a decent amount, and they're providing good service or good business or good products, but they don't have 300, 400 employees there. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah, absolutely. Tell me about the long-term potential of your company with a model focusing on the smaller business.
The long-term potential, it's tough to say in digital marketing because it changes every 2 months. So to me, I think that the internet is at its infancy stages, and I think that we're approaching a new revolution of specifically content marketing, and it's sort of flipping traditional marketing and flipping traditional advertising on its back, and a lot of people haven't caught up yet. So to me, I see unlimited potential for working with any clients. I can't work with everyone because it's just a factor of time. So I
think that's good that you've reduced that expectation.
yeah, exactly. So I've decided to focus on smaller businesses, and specifically because I'm a small business. And to me, I can speak their language a little bit more versus I don't. And personally, I like helping the underdog. I like helping the guy with 8 employees. He's whatever his business is, and he wants to grow to compete with the big guys. And I think there's going to be that. I don't want to help craft.
Right.
I mean, Kraft has enough money. Kraft can go throw $100,000 a month at the wall, and somebody's going to help make them a ton of money, but that doesn't invigorate me. It invigorates me to say, let's take this young guy, this young company, 5-6 years into the business, and how do they compete?
Simon, got to wrap it up. Simon Granner, he is with Next Gen Digital Marketing. He's the founder and CEO. Thanks so much for being with us. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, absolutely, Kevin. Thanks for having me.
Make sure you check out his article, his interview we did with him at priceofbusiness.com. I'm Kevin Price. Much more for you after this. You're listening to The Price of Business.